This is Pedro Predictions. In this video I will be giving my midway predictions for the UEFA Nations League 2022 League C. As you'll see later on in the video, I think most of my predictions are alright here, and it hasn't been as unpredictable as I thought compared to League A and League B. Nevertheless, let's do this. Group C1. No comment, no surprise. My predictions are correct at the moment, and Lithuania just is very weak, and Faroe Islands are just better and create far more chances. Luxembourg, coming from their last World Cup qualification campaign, they're showing they can actually do well against teams of their calibre, and Turkey just dominating really. So my predictions will stay the same as before. Something I do want to note is, so even if Turkey and probably will get promoted, they will still be in pot 4 for the Euro 2024 qualifiers because they were in League C to start with. So it will be interesting to see how Turkey do against much more difficult opponents. Group C2, Greece. Congratulations, you are already promoted after 4 games. Fantastic stuff from Greece, and they've kept all clean sheets, and they're just looking very dominant. I kind of saw that happening, but I didn't know how dominant they would be and how confident they would be playing and how much of a team effort it is. Like, yeah, they're captain and they've got certain, elite players, but overall it's been a really good team effort from Greece. Northern Ireland, I'm not surprised they've done that bad. No offence, Northern Ireland are not good. They are poor right now, and that draw to Cyprus at home just proved it. Yeah, they came, from behind and they showed willpower, but they're just not creating enough chances. Kosovo, I think they've done really well for themselves. I knew they would be quite decent in this group, but they've just excelled, and they've done really well for themselves, and they create a lot of chances actually. And for Cyprus, yeah, they've proven difficult to break down. So my final prediction for Group C2, I only see 2 positions changing. Well, I mean, Greece are already promoted, but I see Kosovo finishing ahead of Northern Ireland because they've already got more points right now, and they've already played Greece twice, so they have the easier games. And I know Greece are already promoted. Northern Ireland could play well against them, which I think they will give them a good game, but I just don't see Greece dropping points. They might concede, they might not play as well, but I just don't see them dropping points. Group C3. Like I said in the previous video, I knew Kazakhstan are slowly improving and really testing out more caliber teams, but fair play. Kazakhstan, like, you have exceeded all of my expectations, deservedly top. They're actually playing really good. They're creating a lot of chances. They're quite dominant in the midfield. They're not always relying on counter-attacks, and they look very comfortable in their group right now. For Slovakia, man, abysmal for them, not gonna lie. Like, this is a very simple group for them and they are just not doing it. Kazakhstan did the double over Slovakia, which I'm so impressed with Kazakhstan for, and that red card from Vice as well, like, it just showed everything about Slovakia's campaign. Just even against Belarus and Azerbaijan, they are dominating, but they're just so wasteful and just they don't even look that cohesive as a team either. And I think that's the problem. And sacking their manager, who is it, Tarkovic, didn't really do any help, because Slovak hasn't really, hasn't been able to change anything, so that didn't help. And I just feel like with the Slovakian team and even their FA or something, there must be some issues going on because it's just not happening for them. Final predictions for Group C3 is like a swap around of what I previously predicted. So I see Kazakhstan continuing their fine form and getting promoted, Slovakia in second, Azerbaijan in third, and Belarus in fourth, going to the relegation playoffs. The reason for that, Azerbaijan and Belarus have played each other. They drew and Azerbaijan won the other game. And Kazakhstan are really on form, and I don't see Belarus getting a result against Kazakhstan away. And Slovakia, they're too many points behind Kazakhstan. There's a 4-point gap now, and they've already played each other, so that's why I do see Kazakhstan continuing that fine form and getting promoted ahead of them. Group C4. This group has been the most surprising across the whole of League C, in my opinion, especially some of the results, like Georgia. You know, they're usually a team that, you know, sits back, very defensive, hard to break down, but they're scoring goals for fun. In their first 2 games, they scored 8 goals, and they only conceded in 1 of their games. And they're beating their closest opponents so convincingly away as well. So impressive. 3-0 against Macedonia away and 5-2 against Bulgaria away. Like, so good. And like I said in the previous video, Kvaratskhelia, the winger for Georgia, still young, and he's proven it in these games. He's playing really well. Macedonia, it's a slow start for them. I did expect them to kind of up the gears, like coming back on that World Cup qualifier playoffs. They've just been slow. Their defending has been pretty poor. They are creating chances though. Bulgaria, like, I know Bulgaria's bad right now at football and they're going through a rough period, but that draw to Gibraltar, no disrespect, I think that's an all-time low for Bulgarian football. Like, there is no hope right now. At this rate, I really see Georgia, of how dominant they've been in this group. I see them going to the Euro qualifying playoffs, and I see them winning because they've really showed a lot of goal threat and goal scoring ability. So my final prediction for Group C4, I see it just being a switch between Georgia and Macedonia. Georgia getting promoted, finishing first ahead of Macedonia in second, Bulgaria in third, Gibraltar in fourth, going to the relegation playoffs. I know Macedonia could catch up to them mathematically, and I think they'll really give them a good game. Just Macedonia's already played Gibraltar twice, they have Bulgaria again, and Georgia actually have Gibraltar as well. So that's why I also feel like Georgia will take advantage of that and get promoted. There you have my final predictions for a very interesting and peculiar UEFA Nations League, League C. Do you think Greece and Turkey can do well in these Euro qualifiers? Do you think Georgia could get to the Euro playoffs and actually qualify from the Euro playoffs? And why are Slovakia and Bulgaria doing so bad? Is there something wrong with their FA? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Petro Prediction.